everybody, it's Andy aka Max Rider. We're back with another episode of Minecraft here under the ground. Oh, it's the middle of the night. Hold on, we're gonna sleep to start this episode off. Exciting stuff, exciting times, huh? See if I can sleep when they're in the hole. Yes, I can. So, where last left off talking was about the Colossus of Messines, and our heroes, our investigators, the soldiers, British soldiers, have been knocked under the ground by the Colossus, a 100-foot tall, apparently dead creature that is threatening all of the soldiers of Messines. When this thing appears, when it originally appeared, soldiers in the area started to shoot at it. They were terrified. This cannot be. What is happening? The horror. They freaked out. They watched as one British officer, just took his pistol out and killed himself. It was terrifying, terrifying stuff. Okay, hold on. I think this is our center. We'll light it for now, but we'll come back to that. Anyway, so they're underground. This triggers off another bout of madness from one of them, who flips out, gets claustrophobia, he just flees. He's got to get out of this tank. Everybody's arguing. He runs outside, and immediately it's pitch black out there because they're underground. Runs into, this was one of the gunners, runs into a wall, and that kind of brings him to his senses. He's just like, oh. You can hear the others arguing inside because they're just kind of yelling at each other, complaining. The loader, the starboard loader, the one who was upset about the gunner, about the driver stopping the tank, is yelling at the driver. He's like, "You don't follow orders. You went, even if the orders are wrong, blah blah." You know, that kind of thing, which is not the British mindset. Oof. You know, I could put a pumpkin in there, couldn't I? Or a jack-o'-lantern. I think we usually, sometimes I put iron trapdoors over these, but I think we will just cheat, and we'll go like this. I'm trying to decide if we want to make this look fancy too. Oh god, for a second I thought there was just a pit. So there we go. So that still works. Anyway, so they are underground. They start trying to get their bearings. Oh, there goes that. Okay, that's not too bad. They're trying to get their bearings. They are freaking out. You know what? We could potentially put another farm of some kind. Let's get rid of these guys. So they leave the tank. Some of them go one direction, and some go the other. They leave a couple, of the NPCs behind to kind of keep an eye on things. Whoa. I'm getting lots of magic bows. I'm happy about that. Some go one way, some go the other, as I said. And then they end up, the ones who went forward end up sending back, the same gunner that had flipped out was yelling at the driver earlier. They send him back. They're like, head back and find out what we're supposed to do next, blah, blah, or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what their thinking was. So he heads back, and halfway back, this voice comes out of the darkness, hey, what you doing? And this weird voice that is real kind of creepy, and this guy's like, what is going on? Is chatting it up with him. I thought I brought some potatoes back. Didn't I? I thought... Oh, wait. We have another chest over here. Hey, guys, what's up? This thing is working real well. There we go. Some potatoes, and if we could just grab some bones, we can get these potatoes growing, and we'll have this thing finished in a few minutes. Go ahead and just zap them all. So, they... Oh, I don't like this particularly. I guess I don't have a whole lot of choice, though, do I? Okay, let's finish these here. So he tells him about this voice at some point. He doesn't trust this voice. He doesn't know who it is. But eventually they come to the realization that this guy can help them get out of here. They're in They're in catacombs, to be quite honest. And that's not a good place to be, necessarily. Catacombs under Messines, what does that even mean? So, eventually, after much arguing, and this was a convention game, so not all these people knew each other, they decided that they would follow this guy. He's gonna be up front. They're gonna give him a flashlight. They don't want to see who this is. He's got a weird voice. He's been hiding in the shadows. He's been saying, "You don't want to see me. Trust me." And so they decide they'll follow him. They're gonna put there's a light. It's called a light vest, and what that is it's a vest that you would wear. It was part of the tank crew. It's part of their gear, and it's a vest that you would wear. And if you're guiding the tank, you would walk in front of the tank, and there's some buttons on your belt that will work the lights on the back of the vest. So you can tell the tank to stop or start or go this direction or point a certain direction or whatever. They were kind of neat. It was a kind of neat idea. And the tank obviously had one because they did. So the lieutenant asked for volunteers to go out there with the vest first, right? God, so many of these guys have armor. Anyway, he asked for volunteers because he's not going to send somebody out in the darkness with Mr. Weird. No armor. I don't have any kind of a fortune pick or anything like that. I mean, any kind of a looting thing going, so... Take a bunch more of these. We're going to make a bunch more... Did I fill this one? I did. We're going to make a bunch more... I want to have a nice surplus of potatoes for down here. And I guess I should be doing carrots as well, or something else that doesn't require cooking, but whatever. I like potatoes. Always been a potato guy. So anyway, they're following him. They follow him, and he bids the lieutenant to stop. Tells him this is as far as he goes. There's some doors that'll lead him to the necromancers who caused all this. And then he's like, "I'm out." And he says, "Do you want your flashlight back?" And the lieutenant's like, "Just hand it to me." And he walks into the light from the light vest, the like overflow. Lieutenant sees this guy, freaks out, wants to kill him, starts shooting. He cuts the lieutenant down with one slash. Didn't kill him, but knocked him out. Knocked him to 0 exactly. We forgot about the lieutenant was wearing leather, so he should have actually taken a little less damage, but it is what it is. And heat of the moment and all that jazz. So... Lieutenant's out. They talk to this guy. What he saw was a creature with a face like a dog's muzzle, and just terrifying looking. Man, running out of time already. I'm gonna have to cut this short. They managed to keep him from eating the lieutenant, from taking the lieutenant away. And so then they go into this big room. It's a giant room. There's a couple vats. One is filled with the white liquid. The other's filled with kind of a reddish liquid. It glows. There's a big hole in one side where the horrible Colossus climbed out. I don't know why I just didn't do all of these. Hold on. And in one of the small rooms off of it, they run into a German soldier who's getting books and papers. They eventually talk to him after first kind of like threatening him and being like, "Gah." They talk to him. They learn that that this group of necromancers created this thing to stop the war, especially this Lieutenant Neville Smith. Here, we can put this stuff in here. And now he's in control of the Colossus, and he wants to kill both armies, just everybody. He just wants this to end the war. He's crazy. These are some of the deserters that have been living in no man's land. And there are actual rumors and stories that these people actually existed. I don't know if they did or not, but people certainly thought they did, and there were a lot of rumors about it. So, but he can maybe help them if they let him go. And so, it turns out that that this is all connected to Nether, which was whoa, that's a brand new bow. Or is that the one I made? No, brand new bow. Which is from a Clark Ashton Smith story. And they found his book down here in these catacombs under Messines. So that's when they decided, hey, we need to... Why do I have a normal bow? None of these are in very good shape. Power 2? It's better than what I got. I'll take it. I thought I was using a magic bow. This is my bow, I bet. I bet money that's my power 2 bow. Alright, we need to add something here. How much iron have I got? 41 is not a lot. Wait, isn't there some cooking? Didn't I cook some right here? Alright, that helps. Let's go ahead and make an anvil. Actually, you know what? Okay, we're going to stop for here for now. We're going to finish up. We're going to do some cleanup next time of this area. And I'm not sure what else, and I'll finish the story. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all next time.